Hey guys, this is your weekly forecast for the 26th of July 2020, and if you'd like a private reading with me or hypnosis to facilitate permanent change, do use the link below. So look, this week it looks like things are going to start to go a bit direct. You're going to start to know where you are in the place of things, because things have been upside down, slow U-turns, people changing their mind. It's been really, really hard to pin something down. So, appointments or people backing out, rescheduling, all of those sorts of things. So from today on, things will be a lot more certain and stable for you. You're also going to find the stock market will actually have a bit of an increase, and it should stay like that for a while. Now, when it comes to your work, career, study and finance, we do have the Justice card, and this card says that there's some contracts to be signed this week or looking into, or some sort of justice that we are discussing and talking to. So some sort of legalities in terms of paying any sort of fines, lawyers, or any kind of compensation or anything to do with money coming back that is under review or under the courts. It looks like you'll be able to get some word, or you're working on that this week, that you are going to be happy with. The ruling is going to go in your favor, but there is something hanging in the background. So I don't know whether these funds are needed or this ruling is needed before you can move forward with something else, or that this has been a long time coming and that you are waiting on some information that is helpful and you're worried about time. I feel like time is the essence this week, where it's last minute. I need it by say 12 o'clock. And 11:50 it comes in, so it's like down to the minute. Will it be half an hour late? Also, when it comes to your job and your hours and your finances, and even study as in classes and things like that, this week you'll be able to level that out and get some more stability. When it comes to your home, we do have the Page of Wands. So there are visitors popping in and out of town. Maybe your children are coming home, maybe childhood friends are coming back, or people that you haven't seen for a while. So people popping in, visiting around the house and bringing a bit of youthful energy, but also some really sound advice which comes from an alternative view. So, maybe they're reminding you of something you've said or done before, or sharing with you something that they've done that really benefits you this week. Also, for some of you, we are off on our exploration. So we're moving out and we're going for a holiday, or we are off on our travels, or we are off into our so we're going back to university or something like that. So we are up and out to do that now. Now, some of you, when it comes to your home that you have now, you're looking at ways of change to do with your house. So maybe you're looking for new flatmates, maybe you're looking to buy, sell, lease, and it's not for the right now. It's like I'm talking about this for future sense, and that could be in 2-3 weeks or something like that, but it could be further afield as well. So we're looking at where we live, and we're looking at changes that we are, starting to look at now, that we can have more, that we can expand, so we can spread out a bit more. When it comes to your health, we do have the Tower card. Tower card is a disaster. This is a major arcana card. So in our finances, we do have a major arcana card, but then in our health, we do as well. So as soon as I touch this, I feel like there's electric shock. So that could come down to blood flow, where there's some sort of electrode, ECG, to go with that. Second, along the same line as seizures, or any nerve, so electric shocks, or feeling that way through the body or in the body. Second, I would say this is something to do with a fainting spell. So if this is electrodes again, that make us lose consciousness, or that, for some of you it's electric shocks. I don't know why I felt electricity in this, because this is fire. So this would normally be information and things like that, which it can be too, but I feel like this is more electricity. So this is the nervous system, this is seizures, this is migraines, this is the pins and needles and, electrodes, something to do with that. I pulled another card with it to find out where, and we do have the Three of Wands. Now for me, this card says take a stand on what I believe in, and I'm looking out. So we have our hand on one, and this is our experience behind us, and this one here is finished as well. This is a learned person, and we're looking out into the world, and we are being creative when we are thinking about where we're going to go now. But because it's taking a stand, again, I'm talking about being solid, upright, and those kinds of things. So again, we're talking about dizzy, unconscious, fainting, any of those kinds of things as well. It looks like, because 3 is the mental, it's the communication, it's all brain activated and communication activated. So, if you are in this state, you might have difficulty talking, or you might have, this is coming from the brain. But again, if we're talking about the body, the stand in the electricity, this is where I'm feeling this is this week. But the third house is vocal cords, speech, fingers, arms, hands, shoulders, lungs, nervous system. So yeah, I'm going to say that's where I feel like it is. Now with your love, we do have the Six of Cups. Now this is about exes coming up back, but also, first and foremost, this time I'm looking at the card, we're going back to a lovely time within our love that we've had. So things are, really beautiful, and they were like they were just in the beginning. So we're getting back to a romantic, healthy, enthusiastic love. So ex is coming back. A second, we are going over our memories. So maybe we're celebrating something. But we are going back to our loving, romantic way as we were at the beginning. That's what I feel like. So those that are single, this is getting out there through recovering the ground. So someone from the past, someone from your childhood, someone from a group of friends, and if you work in any kind of childcare or any kind of charity, you might meet them there as well. This is a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. Your Doreen Virtue messages from the angels today is... Now, looking at this as a whole, it looks like someone needs to balance the way that they are feeling and thinking, because there's been a, childhood trauma or something to do with the self-esteem and confidence where that has had a bit of a knock. And so this week it's about getting your mindset and straight on the way that you want to go. Some of you are having the decision, do I stay or do I go? Because this is something abrupt that's brought up a fear that you've had from the past, in whatever scenario that is. So it's fears from the past that's been brought up that has created a bit of a disaster, a bit of a shock, an out of the blue emotion, which is causing you to backtrack or to have fear. And these cards are saying, to level that thinking out, to level that emotion out, and to try and look at things in a different way. Oh, loads of cards. Okay, yeah, we do. We have reignited love. So this is, like I said before, exes or going back to how we were in love before, but also this is new love. So if it is new love, it's where I said it was going to be. That's the physical here. Archangel Raphael's giving you that. Being that it's the Tower, it might be something significant or something out of the blue, like just dropping unconscious or just fainting, or something to do with the heart where there's electrodes, ECG or EEG. There's something to do with electricity. Don't know why, but that's how I feel. Grace and Antoinette, again, we're talking about this conversation, that has brought up alarm from your self-esteem from the past, from the childhood, and you need to have level thinking here and need to look at things in a different way. We do have pregnancy here. If this is not pregnancy, we do have 2 children cards here. Some of you finding out you're pregnant or giving birth. For others, this is about starting that financial way. So this couple here with the children on it can also signify we're starting our childhood journey or having the conversation. But when I'm talking about new, we could be talking about this nest egg, new financial endeavor, or even, like I said, with the study, we're going back, we're starting again. So that's the new as well. Azure, you know what I was saying, down to the last minute. So those ships, so 12 o'clock it's needed, 11:50 it arrives, or 5 minutes after 12. So it is going to happen. It's going to happen at the last minute. So be kind to you and those you love. And from Jedi Side Jake, may the Force be with you.